What if I told you the Cleveland Cavaliers have a young star who combines the finesse of Chris Paul, the scorching touch of Steph Curry, and the leadership of a seasoned veteran? That's Darius Garland. From breaking ankles to dropping dimes, he's the real deal. Let's explore how this rising superstar is shaping the future of the NBA. Darius Garland's journey began in Gary, Indiana, a city known for its gritty basketball culture. Born into a basketball family, his father, Winston Garland, played in the NBA. Darius was no stranger to the grind it takes to reach the big leagues. Growing up, Garland was often found at the gym, practicing his dribbling, shooting, and court awareness. His father played a significant role in shaping his early development, teaching him the importance of fundamentals and hard work from a young age. Garland attended Brentwood Academy in Tennessee, where he quickly became one of the top high school players in the country. Brentwood Academy had a strong basketball program, but Garland took it to new heights. He led his team to 4 consecutive state championships, becoming a Tennessee high school legend in the process. Garland's scoring ability was unmatched, and he also showed a natural talent for getting his teammates involved. It wasn't just his skills that stood out, though. It was his competitive spirit and his love for the game that made him a standout player. By his senior year, Garland was ranked as a 5-star recruit by most scouting services, with ESPN ranking him as the #1 point guard prospect in the class of 2018. To get a glimpse of Garland's dominance in high school, check out this clip of him dropping 43 points in his senior season opener against Centennial High School. His confidence, court vision, and scoring ability made him a nightmare for opposing teams. After his incredible high school career, Darius Garland committed to Vanderbilt University. Many questioned why he chose Vanderbilt over more established basketball programs, but for Garland, it was all about the opportunity to build something unique. He wanted to make an impact and be the face of the program. Unfortunately, Garland's college career was cut short due to a meniscus injury. He played just 5 games for Vanderbilt, but in those limited appearances, he showcased glimpses of his immense talent, averaging 16.2 points per game while shooting over 50% from the field. In those 5 games, Garland displayed his scoring versatility and natural playmaking ability, which made NBA scouts take notice. He had a standout performance against Liberty, where he dropped 33 points and dazzled with his smooth handles and range. Despite the injury, NBA scouts saw enough in Garland's talent to make him a top prospect. Garland's work ethic during his rehabilitation period was relentless. He focused on getting stronger, improving his game IQ, and staying mentally tough. He declared for the 2019 NBA Draft, and there was a lot of buzz around his potential. In the 2019 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers selected Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The selection raised some eyebrows, especially considering the Cavs had drafted Colin Sexton just the year before. Many wondered if Cleveland was making the right choice by picking 2 undersized guards in consecutive drafts. The pressure was on Garland to prove that he could coexist with Sexton and help lead the Cavs back to relevance. Garland's rookie season was rocky, to say the least. He showed flashes of brilliance, but often struggled with efficiency. It's important to remember, though, that Garland was coming off a significant injury and had played limited competitive basketball prior to joining the league. The Cavs were in the middle of a rebuild, and Garland was asked to carry more weight than most rookies. The NBA game was faster, the defenders were stronger, and Garland had to quickly adapt. He averaged 12.3 points and 3.9 assists per game, but his shooting percentages were below expectations. The ups and downs were all part of the learning process. In fact, this rookie year montage shows some of those early struggles, but also the flashes of brilliance that were enough to keep fans hopeful. Year 2 was when things started to turn around for Garland. He came back with a chip on his shoulder and looked like a completely different player. During the offseason, Garland worked tirelessly on his conditioning, shooting, and playmaking. He studied film, learned how to better read defenses, and worked on his decision-making under pressure. The work paid off as he improved in almost every statistical category, raising his scoring average from 12.3 points per game to 17.4 points per game. His field goal percentage also climbed, and he started showing true point guard instincts, a willingness to create for others, read defenses, and make clutch plays. One of the biggest factors in Garland's sophomore leap was his improved chemistry with Collin Sexton. The Sexland backcourt, as they were affectionately dubbed, started to gel. Garland's ability to facilitate allowed Sexton to focus on scoring, while Garland took on the role of the floor general. The two guards embraced their roles, and their complementary styles helped the Cavaliers become more competitive. It was during this season that Garland started to show what he was truly capable of. The Cavaliers were no longer an afterthought. It was during the 2021-2022 season that Darius Garland truly arrived. With Sexton missing most of the year due to injury, Garland took full command of the team, leading the Cavaliers back to relevance. He averaged over 21 points and 8 assists per game, earning his first All-Star selection in the process. Garland showcased his complete offensive repertoire, his deadly three-point shot, smooth handles, and ability to create shots for his teammates. Analysts took note of his performance. ESPN's Stephen A. Smith remarked, "Garland has emerged as a true floor general, elevating the play of everyone around him." Fellow players also praised him. Kevin Durant commented, "He's shifty, can shoot, and has great vision. The kid's got a bright future." One of the keys to Garland's breakout was the addition of players like Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley, who helped solidify the Cavs' defense, giving Garland the freedom to operate more comfortably on offense. Garland's pick-and-roll game with Jarrett Allen became one of the most effective plays in Cleveland's playbook. His ability to read defenses, make pinpoint passes, and score from anywhere on the court was on full display. Garland's leadership qualities also began to shine during this time. He embraced being the face of the franchise, and his teammates fed off his energy and confidence. He became more vocal on the court, directing traffic and ensuring everyone was in the right spot. The confidence he played with during the 2021-2022 season was a sign that he was ready to lead the Cavaliers into the next era. So, what makes Darius Garland so good? 1. Garland is one of the shiftiest ball handlers in the league. He uses his quickness and craftiness to create separation, both for himself and for his teammates. His court vision is top-notch, and his ability to make the right pass at the right time is what sets him apart as a floor general. The chemistry he has built with his teammates, especially Allen and Mobley, has elevated the Cavs' offense. 2. Garland is a knockdown shooter. He can shoot off the dribble, catch and shoot, and pull up from deep range. His quick release and high basketball IQ make him a threat from anywhere on the floor. His three-point shooting ability forces defenders to pick him up well beyond the arc, opening up driving lanes for himself and his teammates. 3. Garland is also deadly in the mid-range. He has a smooth floater that he uses effectively against bigger defenders. Despite his smaller frame, Garland finishes well around the rim, using a variety of creative layups to avoid shot blockers. His touch around the basket is reminiscent of some of the league's best undersized guards. 4. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, Garland has shown leadership beyond his years. He took on the challenge of leading a young Cavaliers team and never shied away from the spotlight. His poise, even in high-pressure situations, is something that can't be taught. Garland has embraced the role of being the face of the franchise. The big question: is Darius Garland really that good? The answer is a resounding yes. Garland has proved himself to be one of the best young point guards in the league. His ability to elevate his game each season and adapt to the needs of his team shows just how versatile and talented he is. The Cavaliers are no longer just a rebuilding team. They are legitimate playoff contenders, and Garland is a huge reason why. However, it's not just about the stats. Garland's impact on winning is evident. When he's on the floor, the Cavs' offense flows smoothly, and the entire team plays with more confidence. He makes his teammates better, and that's the true mark of a great player. He may not be the most physically imposing guard, but his skill, basketball IQ, and relentless work ethic have more than made up for it. The Cavs' decision to pair Garland with Donovan Mitchell in the 2022-2023 season only emphasizes the trust they have in his abilities. Mitchell's arrival has taken some of the scoring load off Garland, allowing him to focus even more on being the facilitator and orchestrator of the offense. The dynamic backcourt duo has given the Cavaliers one of the most potent guard pairings in the NBA. Looking forward, it's clear that Darius Garland has the potential to become an even bigger star. At just 24 years old, he's already shown the ability to lead a team, make all-star appearances, and compete at the highest level. As the Cavaliers continue to develop, with young talent like Evan Mobley also growing, the ceiling for this team is incredibly high. Garland's game is perfectly suited for the modern NBA. He's an elite shooter, a great playmaker, and plays with a pace that keeps defenders guessing. If he continues to improve and stays healthy, Garland could easily become a perennial all-star and potentially even an all-NBA player. The Cavaliers are building something special, and Garland is at the heart of it all. So, is Darius Garland really that good? Absolutely. From his high school dominance to his rapid rise in the NBA, Garland has proven time and again that he belongs among the league's best young players. His skill, leadership, and determination make him the perfect player to lead the Cavaliers into a new era of success. If you're a Cavs fan, you've got a lot to be excited about because Darius Garland is just getting started. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Darius Garland's journey, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Ballerspectives for more insights into your favorite players. Let me know in the comments, do you think Garland has what it takes to lead the Cavs to a championship? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.